Oh yeah, it's Thursday. We are back, presented by Werewolf Fandom. Welcome to Where Mighty Things. This is episode number 57, my friends, and we ain't got time to bleed. This is a podcast all about the Roosevelt's brand and community. If fandom, fashion, and friends sounds like fun, well, then you, my friend, have come to the right place. My name is Dustin, and I'm your host. It's great to have you all with us here. Just a quick plug to receive all of our content updates. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and it is free to you. So please hit that little subscribe button and, of course, ding that bell so you know whenever we go live. And it's Thursday. It's 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. East Coast, and some other number all in between. But each and every time on Where Mighty Things, I am joined by my incredible co-host, Mr. John Madigan, who needs what? Money for a skateboard deck. What's up, John?
I need money for a skateboard deck. A couple of skateboard decks they were sent out. We're going to get into that. I want one. I want one. Those look cool, man.
I thought so too, and I was like, "Where's mine?"
I'm very happy for those that got one, but I really hope we had briefly discussed on the last episode that we thought they were going to be like the small little tech decks, the little toys. But HQ actually got some of those designs actually printed up, and we definitely. I would like to have one display in my apartment. I think that would be really cool. Did you have a favorite? Out of the ones that you've seen so far?
There were a lot of really good ones, and it was tricky to choose, but let's save that one for a little bit later when we get into those. I'm holding out hope that maybe, just maybe, one of those things shows up for me. I don't want to put trucks and wheels on it, so I'm like, I probably wouldn't skate it, but where would I put it? I don't know. I've got like a big Predator on the back of my wall, and I don't know where I'd mount it, but I would love to have one because they were pretty dope. Well, we'll get into that and all the other fun stuff that has come out this week, including the Predator drop that happened today, which is so good. I'm so happy that we record on Thursdays, John, because it means that we get to see one or two of the drops that come out during the course of the week, and we always have something new and fun to talk about. But before we get into all that, John, what, my friend, are you wearing?
I am in full Steamboat Willie, Steamboat Mickey ensemble with the hat and the matching hoodie.
Nice.
I am in, I'm being a little matchy today because I just got home from Disney. So I'm feeling in the Disney mood, and I didn't get a chance to wear this outfit. So that's why I see you also picked out some Disney as well.
That's right. This is Bon Appetit from Ratatouille. This is one of the shirts, especially when I wear it to work, that gets the most comments, John. This shirt actually gets a lot of comments. Yeah, people are like, "Is that a Ratatouille shirt?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is." Good eyes. It is. And you can see Ratatouille all over it. I realized I wear this shirt a lot, maybe every few weeks to work, but I don't think I've ever worn it on the cast. So I was like, "Yep, we're doing it." Bon Appetit. Yeah, well, it's great.
That's a great shirt. I definitely need that one.
So what's really interesting is I actually have the reversible, the Steamboat Willie jacket.
The bomber jacket. Yes,
I have the bomber jacket. I need the hat though. You have the hat, and I don't have the hat. I need that. But I do have the reversible bomber jacket, and it is awesome. Like it's really nice. I've got a couple of those now, like bomber jackets. I need to wear those a little bit more often. I never need to. It's never.
Yeah, where you live, you don't need to. Yeah, exactly.
It's never freezing out here, but I heard it's freezing where you live.
It is really cold where I am. Today's actually not so bad. I think we're in like the 20s right now, which is cold, but it's not as bad as it's going to be. We're actually expecting a lot of snow, allegedly. I know you don't get this a lot where you are, but oftentimes the weathermen will say that we're getting, snow, and then sometimes it's nothing, or it's a little dusting. Right. It's nothing crazy, but they're actually really building up this storm. In fact, the last update I got from my area is from 12 to 16 inches of snow.
Inches,
12 to 16 inches of snow. Yeah. So that's
everybody says that. Everybody says they're got 12 to 16 inches, John. Come on.
Exactly. I think they're I think they're they're hyping it up a little bit. Might get a little disappointed. When the it's cold. Unfortunately, we'll see what happens with that. But honestly, they're even talking about like my job closing down for the day. So
Wow. Does that
we,
mean snow days for kids?
a snow, yeah, that's a snow day for an adult, yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, all the crackheads that come to my job, it means they can't get their stuff. That would suck. They have to go try a different white stuff. Um,
Wow.
yeah, but we'll see.
Well,
We shall see what happens though with that.
yeah. Well, we are never alone, John. You and I would do this even if nobody else showed up, but we are joined by some amazing insiders and folks who just happen to come by, say hello. We are always happy that you guys are with us. In fact, John and I talked about it and we decided that chat is the funniest member of Where Mighty Things. And
Oh,
so you
absolutely,
guys have
100%, of course.
you have to keep showing up and adding to the fun. John and I were laughing after we went off air from the roasting that came. John told me to roast him, and in turn, it turned out that chat roasted him pretty hard. So please, please don't leave chat. We need you guys. But let's say hi to some friends. Captain's back. What's up, Captain America? Good to see you. Anthony of the Seas. He's our friend that helped us know that it's a ship, not a boat, not a boat. Captain Coach co-host is driving the kids around to activities tonight. That's good. Captain Ron, it's good to see you. Who else is here? Big Gabe is in the house. What's up, my guy? We are enjoying some beautiful weather here. It's getting kind of chilly, John. It's like 47 here in the Bay, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to throw on an extra blanket and stuff.
I hear you. It's I know it's rough. I know it's rough, Dustin.
Yeah. In response to your your comment about the skateboards, there was a comment here. You like big decks and you cannot lie.
I can't.
And
And
we
I
got
would say those other brothers definitely cannot deny.
That's true. Those other insiders can't deny.
Deny.
Hagglebaz, aka Danimal, says I get more use out of it as an actual tech deck. Yes, my guy. Love the matching fit, John.
Thank you, Captain Co-Hoach.
Got Charlie X3. Yes, I know who that is. I think that's Ashley. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's Ashley. But
that sounds right to me.
They can confirm. And then in response to the cold weather, Danimal says we're getting warnings for exploding trees. I think that's
I did see that. That's Michigan. I think I heard.
What does it mean? That. I mean, I get the idea of what exploding trees are, but like, do they just go kapow and toothpicks go flying in all directions, or do they just explode and break and then fall over on something? Hopefully, not a house or people.
I think Danimal's going to have to film one for us. He's going to put his life out on the line. He's going to go out and he's going to film one and he's going to show it to us when we do the next episode.
Okay. Yeah. We got our Craig Elkins. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I'm at Music Bingo. No problem. John and I are experts at musical bingo. So if you need to phone a friend, let us be your friend.
Ooh, that could definitely be fun. Yes, give us a call on Messenger. We'll do it.
Yep.
We're in.
Ariane's here. Hey-o. So now I'm gathering, because of what you just said, that reel I saw was actually not very old. I thought it might have been something that you shot a long time ago, but you took off and flew down to Disney?
Yes. In fact, I just got back about midnight this morning. And we were in Disney for the past 2 days.
I see.
Just a little getaway, just a little getaway, get away from the cold weather and get away from life. And we had a killer. Yeah, we had a killer time. It was great. It was just a phenomenal time. And going with her is always so much fun because she gets to show me lots of things that I would not know on my own because she's an expert. So it's a lot of fun. It's very informative, but it's also like I get to learn and I get to see lots of cool things that I never know on my own. Yeah.
Well, it's a non sequitur. I haven't prepped John about this because he doesn't know this, but I am ready to actually have an official Where Mighty Things trip, John. Can you believe this?
Okay. Right. What is that? Can you tell me what that means?
Let me say more. First of all, don't ask me the date, but one day I will tell you it will not be the same weekend as the cruise.
Well, I'm not available that day, but
many people in
go
the
on.
chat are also not available, so it's not the same day as the cruise.
Not the same day as the cruise. Okay.
I don't
What
know
are we
if you
doing?
I don't know if you heard, but next year is going to be the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. So Star Wars Celebration will
Yes.
be in LA. Star
We've
Wars is
mentioned
coming
it.
back to theaters. I've mentioned it. It's going to be a big part of our sibling channel, the Phantom Traveler. I'm going to do a lot of Star Wars content over the course of the next bunch of months. But the closest, John, that I have been, now I've been to Disney World many times. I grew up in Orlando. And when you grow up in Orlando, you kind of develop a childish attitude about like the West Coast Disney and the East Coast Disney, because you're like, this is the world. That's just the land. All of that fits into one part of this small park. And you don't understand and appreciate all the important nuances of Disneyland being the first park.
Sure.
So I've been to Disney World, excuse me, dozens, hundreds of times. I would say honestly, hundreds of times. I grew up in Orlando. We went all the time. We had annual passes. We would sometimes go 4 or 5 days in a week because we had annual passes that we could just pop in when you didn't have to make reservations and stuff like that.
Wow.
And so, but the closest that I've gotten to Disneyland was when you and I were walking outside of it at D23 last year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, you didn't go in. That's right.
I didn't go into Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland. I've been outside the gates of Disneyland. That's as close as I've gotten to. And so of course D23 is coming back again this year. I'm planning to attend that. It's going to be a fun event. That's going to be good times. I think it's but that's not the time to go to Disneyland. You don't go to Disneyland at D23 because that's when all of your favorite Disney friends, thousands upon thousands of them, are in town and they all want to go too. So it's just an absolute mess. So let me tie this together for everybody. Star Wars 50th anniversary, Disneyland. Dustin's never been to Disneyland. Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland only for now is getting a canon relaunch, meaning that they're going to go back to, instead of being like the about Kylo and Rey and all of the like the post core 7, 8, and 9. It's going to be the original 3 episodes, 4, 5, and 6: A New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi. So they're going to have different cosplayers. They're going to have different content. They're relaunching this, and they're only doing it in Disneyland. And so I got to go. John.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
I got to do it. And so I'm trying to figure out when's the best time to go. But I realized if I'm going to go for the first time, I bet a lot of the people in chat and a lot of people that listen to the channel, a lot of people that just know us in general, would love to do what you just had, have an expert show them around Disneyland. And so I couldn't have planned this better for you to say, you know, that you had your expert to take you around Disney World and show you everything. I need an expert for Disneyland, and I also want to go and see Galaxy's Edge. And so I'm looking for folks who might be able to come along and go there at the same time. Oh, snap. This just caught my eye. Captain Coach Co-host says his birthday is May the 4th. Okay. Now, let me see. Let me see, because, you know, I'm pretty sure I have the cruise marked down on my calendar. Actually, I might have.
Oh, you can take that off.
I told you I could. Yeah. I might have already done it, but I want to try to pretend like I'm being polite and that I didn't do that.
That was fast. No, I'm sure.
17. Wait, was the 23rd, 24th, 25th?
No, the cruise is May 15th to the 18th.
Okay. So do you think it's unreasonable for people to come to Disneyland on the 4th, May the 4th, and then at the cruise? What do you think?
I mean, if they have the time available, I mean, there's a bunch of people coming in from California, you know, for the cruise. And so, I mean, they'll already be there in California, you know, during May the 4th. I mean, so I think you can definitely find people who are there. I mean, why not?
Okay.
There are plenty of starters in California.
No, totally. Although there are not enough releases that are California time appropriate, but that's a different topic. All right. So what I'm hearing from chat is that a bunch of folks, I hear Ashley saying I'm at Disneyland way too often. I
2 to
hear
4
Gabe
times a
say
week.
they got experts. Yeah, like to be clear, I know Disney. I don't know Disneyland. Like there's stuff at
Sure, no,
Disneyland that's really important, and that so is May the 4th the best weekend to go? Probably not, but it's also probably awesome.
it would be a lot of fun.
So okay, all right. I'm
I
gonna
think you should
say
do it.
tentatively May the 4th. If you are near or on the West Coast, you want to go to Disneyland. Let's go to Disneyland on May 4th. This normally be something that DGens would do. Like, hey, everybody, let's go hang out at the parks. I don't normally do that. We would not normally do that. But we've never had a kind of a big social thing, and that's kind of cool. And two, I've never been to Disneyland, and they're doing a big change to Galaxy's Edge, and I want to see it. So that's really the motivation behind this. I don't know that we'll do this all the time, but actually, I take that back. Well, no, the cruise is your thing. I mean, the cruise is your thing, right? We wouldn't call that a Wear Mighty Things thing, right? That's not a wearable fandom thing. That's a Jay Madigan kind of joint, right? So we can call this one actually a Wear Mighty Things hang. So actually May 4th is Monday and packed. Okay, this is what I love about doing a live cast and having chat. They can actually be popping open browser windows and like checking to see if there's any tickets. So,
well, no, I'm sure May 4th is going to be totally on both coasts.
Yeah.
With this. I mean, that doesn't shock me at all. I mean, I imagine there's a lot of events and a lot of things going on. On that day. It's just a matter of, is it that you want to be there specifically for that? That's for what this stuff is going on for that day.
I don't need to be there on May the 4th, other than the fact that it's Ron's birthday, which would be cool. But we also got to gauge, Ron, you ready to run around the park like 40,000 steps by May? Because I want to hear, if it's not true, then I also don't want you to create a new injury for yourself in the process. So we'll figure out the exact date. We don't want to hold up the whole show on this, but I want to go to Disneyland, and I want to invite all of the listeners and everybody. And of course, John, I want you to come too.
Oh, I'm invited too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're the last one.
Great.
You're the last one I invited. I just invited you after I invited.
Oh, I appreciate the invite. Thank you, Dustin.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. So we'll figure out the date, but I think sometime it can't be D23. It could be around May the 4th. But more importantly, I want to go to Disneyland this year. I'm going to go, and I wanted to go with Galaxy's Edge. And I thought it would be fun to go with people who've already been there, know all the best stuff. And then, because I'll be honest with you, probably not going to go to Disneyland a lot. Like, I'll go when it's fun, but I'm not I'm not going to go all the time. So yeah, I actually thought about getting a California residence, like an annual pass. And I was just like, it's not that far, but I'm just probably not going to go down there enough for it. When it was in Orlando and we were bored, I cannot tell you how much value I got out of having an annual pass back when I lived in Florida. We would go all the time. They used to have a thing that I guess they got rid of, John, that they, after 5 o'clock, they had like a discount. So you could come in and hang out for like 2 or 3 hours, get dinner in the park, just go on a couple of rides. They got rid of that though. They don't do that no more.
They don't have to, man. It's Disney. People are going to go. People are going to come anyway. Oh, thank you. Last one invited, but first in our hearts. So, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
you like
it.
big decks and you cannot lie. You're going to get hooked. Well, we'll see. I already like Disney. I love Disney. That's not the thing. It's really more about like Disneyland and maybe even California Adventure. So yeah, I thought about doing it at D23, but now I have a really strong reason because I want to see the canon Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. All right. Now, last week we had an awesome show. Really, really awesome show. I already called out and praised the chat for being here and making the show awesome. We found out about all things Madigan. We found out about your IMDb page. We saw a bunch of things that you had participated in. And we got Swiftied as well. I don't know if you guys know about it. We got another block on our episode for Taylor Swift, and I guess I could have seen that coming.
Oh my god, yeah. So is both Jimmy Fallon and Taylor Swift now banned from the podcast?
I am convinced this is a conspiracy. I am convinced that Jimmy Fallon told Taylor Swift to block us.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And so now he's got to apologize twice, not just once, but now twice before he's going to get allowed to be added back on here. So I think
Dustin, I hate to interrupt, but I think Danimal's comment is worth highlighting, especially for you. I think I'm just going to get hooked. No. After that, I think that one's definitely worth highlighting.
Club 33. Heck yeah. We know some people who are members of Club 33.
We do, yes.
We do know some members. Heck yeah. Oh, I would love that. That would be so dope. Well,
That would be pretty
I am
epic.
open to it. And I'm honestly, I seriously have never been to Disneyland. I never thought I wanted to go to Disneyland, but now I want to go. So I think it'll be exciting to go with all you fine folks and John.
All you fine folks and John. You're sweet.
All right. Now, I'm kind of curious, John, after last week's episode, did the paparazzi kind of clear out? Are they still harassing you? Is it the weather that's keeping them away?
It's been nuts, Dustin. It's been every time I get out of my house, there's somebody there waiting for an autograph or picture. They keep trying to sell my shit to TMZ, and I mean, usually even look on eBay, the autographs on there are just people they're reselling my autograph, Dustin. It's
unbelievable.
Terrible.
How dare they?
We gotta stop. I liked my more simple life where I was down and I didn't have people coming after me all the time, and now I'm just so popular, and I can't stand
it. Yeah. Well, I think you're onto something there, John, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I had a good time kind of exploring that sort of part of your life, and like the fact that we didn't know that you were like a blur in a bunch of TV shows and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that was a lot of fun. So now I talked a little bit about something that I did, and I said I was going to show up this week and share something that I had done. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready to
Dustin,
hear this?
I don't know if anybody wants to see the clip of you talking to Chris Hansen. Okay, I don't know if we're ready for that.
That would actually be awesome.
that would be awesome, guys. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I don't have that
here. You don't have that.
Exactly. I got to make sure to mute this because I'm gonna skip. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna skip around a little bit here, but and I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be a little embarrassing for me. Because
so chat roast them hard.
Go for it. I'll give you the link to this. I have recovered. I have gone through the many years of therapy, but just as a little bit of a setup. So for those of you who don't know, I think most people know I've worked in video games for a long time. I still work in video games in my day job until John gets out there and gets the wearable Phantom train going and it starts making us money. We're all still working day jobs, and out of the blue, I got invited to come to Hollywood and appear as an expert on video game violence on a TV show.
Okay. How long ago was this?
And I was like, and so the thing that's kind of important to know here is I was really big into forensics debate, like speech and debate, like in high school. I had a scholarship in college to compete for the college, like in debate. So I knew how to prepare. So I was loaded for bear when it came down to being ready to debate somebody about this. And so let me share my screen. The audio is going to be turned off here, by the way. So you might be excited to hear the audio. You're just going to have to watch this yourself if you want to.
Okay. And all right, let's see. What are we watching here?
By the way, let me also tell you, you're going to see a different Dustin with hair also in this.
Dustin with hair. Oh, guys, this is a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a long time ago. This might be 18 years ago. This is a long time ago. All right. So there was this show where they had a bunch of comedians from Upright Citizens Brigade, from ASCAT, from Mad TV. You're gonna recognize some of these faces, right? Did you recognize the first one, Matt Besser? Matt Besser is from Upright Citizens Brigade. They have Mary Birdsong. So this is the important screen right here. Andy Daly is from Mad TV. Fake experts. So basically what they do, it's trying to be like Springer, but they bring these improvisers on. And this is before I started doing improv. So I couldn't fully appreciate what was going on. They brought these fake experts on. And then they would basically have these guys. Jerry Minor, you might recognize that guy.
I know Jerry Minor, yeah.
Yeah. So I debated Jerry Minor. You're going to see me and Jerry Minor in the same shot here debating.
Oh, wow.
And so they have real people don't know that's a fake show. And this somehow I stumbled into. I got invited to go on there. It's not Crossfire. It's not Hardball. It's Crossballs.
Oh my
This was
god.
on Comedy.
Okay.
This was on Comedy Network, John.
Comedy
This
Central,
was on
yeah.
Comedy Network. Okay, are you ready? And so
Yeah.
I don't remember this guy. I don't remember this guy's name, but Chris Tallman.
Chris
Yeah,
Tallman.
sure. I think this guy was the one who invented the thing. So they had Matt Bresser kind of pretend to be a guy, and then this lady is like a real expert. I know this is not what you want to see. I'm gonna get to the good stuff.
Yeah, I need to
All
get
right.
to you.
Yeah, exactly. So they basically had a debate here, and the first segment was I think she figured out pretty quickly that it was BS. Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm ready to see this.
Let me get to my part of this.
So, were you aware of this show? Had you seen this show before you got on?
No, the only way that they get these to work is if they shoot all the shows and then they release them, because once the word gets out, they'll have a hard time getting people on the show.
Sure,
and
course.
so basically, I'm still not there. Yeah, I was the second segment. Yep. Here we go. So they brought Jerry Minor on, and yep. So you kind of see me there, kind of see me over here. And then the guy comes back from break, and there I am.
That's not you.
Oh, that's
Get the
me.
hell out of here. That's not you.
That's me, dude.
That doesn't even look like you. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I was a little heavier then, yes. But no, that's me. That's me
you?
right there. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, look at that hair.
Holy crap. I mean, you can tell you were losing it. But, I mean...
No. I never lost it. I actually figured it out. I figured out what was going on.
What was going on? Looks like you were losing the front part of your hair.
Yeah. My widow's peak or whatever they call it was definitely working. But he never really got me agitated. Yeah, see, there it is. There I am right there.
Wow.
There's my lower third. So we're going at it. Acid Spitting Warlocks. You guys can check this out. And of course you can see I spent 2 days in a hotel, and I'm actually preparing for this debate because I think it's going to be a real debate. And this guy just starts throwing all kinds of crap at me. And wait a second. Let me see. Oh, geez. Oh yeah. So we're definitely I'm definitely getting roasted here. The master debater. Yes. Very predictable. And then Gabe's like, wait, I remember this show. The Animal says, I saw this. Yes. You guys saw this. Well, yeah, you didn't know that you were going to know me, but now you know. Like early Elon picks. I met Elon Musk also when I moved out here. We can talk about that another time. I don't know that I could have picked that Dustin out of a lineup. Yeah. So I was on this show for the second segment, and let me jump a little bit. It's mostly the same there. I'm doing the same thing. I'm explaining
when did you figure out it was fake?
I figured out one more thing happened here. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, I was ready. I was ready for it. But yeah, it's it was pretty crazy. So they brought a guy on to do oh, that's good to know that you're going to be there. What was the topic? The topic was video game violence. All right, so now we're here. They called this the debate show. See that subtitle there was Crossballs, the debate show.
Yeah,
they didn't tell me it was called Crossballs. They just said it was called the debate show. By the way, I got paid to be on the show too, just so you know. And so
a lot.
So
you ask how much?
I think it was $300, and I got a limo ride to and from my hotel to both ways. And so these guys actually went kind of crazy. One of the guys said that Pac-Man's homophobic because the ghost represented the colors of the LGBTQ plus rainbow, and the Pac-Man wanted to put them back into the closet, so he steals their colors and makes them go back in the closet. It's a little racy, but it's also not as racy as what you would expect to see today. So yeah, wow. So that was not my only brush with fame. Yeah, see, there you go, right there. Like, what else do I do?
Pac-Man game show.
Yeah. What else? Like, this is my, I don't believe this. So yeah, I was having fun. I told these guys after the event, I was like, yeah, if you told me, I would have probably been a much better, more entertaining guest. So they went ahead and made some fake video games also to be funny. Uh, they made this, they made this, they made this game called Rainbow Runner, which was basically like you just moved your guy to the far right. You would
Yeah.
enjoy this, John, because I know you're not a big fan of video games.
I'm gonna watch this tonight when I
You should.
after I'm
You
done with
should
this.
watch it.
I'm eating dinner. I'm gonna watch this episode tonight and let you know what I
Yeah.
think about it. For sure. I need to
Yeah.
watch this and see what you did, see what you were I wanna know. I wanna,
Yeah.
would I find it funny?
I think you'll find it funny, and my reaction to it, you'll find it funny because you know me, and you've known me long enough to know like things that like kind of like will get under my skin. So you'll have a good idea of like Dustin's probably cracking up on the inside, or oh man, he's probably pissed off now. Like something along those lines. You'll
Sure.
probably know. Let me see.
So did they tell you afterwards that it was fake, or they let you
No.
leave and that was it? You had to wait until it aired and
Yeah, they didn't tell me. They just told me like, be yourself, do this, do that. If they say anything to get into your skin, don't
hold
worry
back.
about it. They're just like, kind of like hold your, they didn't tell me like be outrageous or anything like that. They just, I think they were worried they were going to get sued by people because
Really?
they were really taking the piss. And to be honest, like it didn't, afterwards, I actually thought I was a little worried about it afterwards, but then I was like, whatever. And then of course, it got found by my friends and stuff like that and got posted all over socials and things like that, which is why I'm comfortable to bring it to you guys. It's been quite a long time since this happened, but yeah, pretty funny. Did I get paid more than 500? No, I got paid 300 in a limo ride in 2 direction. So
wow, that's crazy, dude. Hey, look, good for you. That sounds like fun. Did you get an IMDb credit over this?
No, I never looked. I never looked to see, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a Wikipedia page and I don't have an IMDb page. But you know what?
Do I need a Wikipedia page? Do I need to? Is that next?
You're not supposed to do it yourself.
Oh, does somebody in the chat want to make me a Wikipedia page?
Here, just so everybody knows, I've already heard all of these all my whole life. These are I searched my name, and there's Dustin Klingon, who is a director. There's Justin Dingman, and then there's Dustin Klingenpeel. So every permutation of my names, rhyming or otherwise, I have heard, my friend. So I just want you to not feel like you need to worry your pretty little head as to whether or not I have heard that or not. So it does not look like I got a credit here. However, there is another person that is named Dustin Klingman. And his site is down.
Okay. Oh, no, you should buy it.
Wait, no, that guy owns actually Klingman.com. And yeah, now his domain is parked. Oh, maybe I'm going to go buy that. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to buy it.
Maybe I should go buy
it. It's parked by GoDaddy because they're trying to see somebody wants to buy it. Since somebody bought it before, there's a chance somebody will buy it again. So
sure,
yep.
Of course.
Yep. Heard it. Might have invented it, Danimal. I might have invented it myself. Klingon. Yeah, I've heard them all. They do. Yep. Krusty Dingman, Krusty Klingman, Krusty Dingleman. Yeah, you name it. I got it. Yeah. So I would encourage you guys to watch it. It's pretty funny. I thought I represented myself pretty well, but overall I was a little bit nervous about whether or not I was going to get ridiculed by my fellow friends in the game industry. They thought basically it's like getting punked. That's basically what that was like. It was like getting punked. Yeah. So I think it was a lot of fun. Now, that's not the only times that I've actually ended up on TV. There have been a few other, but that's probably the most notable one. The other time do you know about Klingon Jail?
No.
Okay, so I don't think they have Klingon Jail at San Diego Comic-Con, but at other events like Gen Con in Indianapolis, or definitely Dragon Con. They have fans who cosplay as Klingons, but they're like a club, like the 501st, but Star Trek themed. Okay, they're like the Klingons, but instead of being stormtroopers or members of the 501st, they're Klingons. Well, they all try to raise money, and what they do is somebody can come to their little booth and pay a fee, and they can give a name and a location, and then the Klingons will come find you and they will arrest you, and they will take you back to their booth, and they have like a little booth, and you end up going into Klingon jail. And it just so happened that I got called into Klingon jail at the same time that the local news affiliate was coming around and talking to the Klingons about the Klingon jail. So Klingman is in the Klingon jail singing Klingon shanties. so I was making like a bona fide spectacle of myself. I looked to see if I could find myself there on YouTube, but I couldn't find it. However, some friends of mine who were watching TV at the time saw me, and they, of course, they weren't in a position to record it, and they didn't have a camera phone or something like that. But other people did witness this, so pretty.
It's out there somewhere.
Good. It's out there in the sun. Yes. So, yes. Oh man, yeah. We got as a former Daniel San from Karate Kid and Daniel Boone, I can empathize. Yes, for sure. Captain Coach co-host wants to have a West Side Story rumble between the two groups. What, the 501st and the Klingons? My money's on the 501st. They have cooler gear. There's a lot more of them. And that's it. That's all I got. So yeah, I get it. So and then one other time
out there snapping their fingers like, when you're a stormtrooper.
It's hard to snap my fingers in these gloves. Yeah. All right. And then I'll tell you the one other time I ended up on TV. So I am a huge hockey fan right now. Well, actually, not yet. Pretty soon, the Penguins are going to be playing Edmonton Oilers, and I'm going to be watching that game probably. In fact, the duration of this podcast is going to be artificially constrained by the timelines of that game. I'm a big hockey fan, been a Penguins fan for most of my life, at least all of my hockey fandom. And we're going to come back to that one in just a second. I just saw every now and again I'll see a comment pop into my eye, and I'm like, I want to double click on that one. So I used to play hockey when I lived in Orlando, and this is quite a while back. But one weekend, this is one of these just like in the right place at the right time kind of situations. It happened that the local cable affiliate came out, and they were talking about bringing the Tampa Bay Lightning. They were talking about putting a team in Tampa, which has been there now for a long time. And it hadn't happened yet. And I don't know, I'm probably still in high school at this time, but I was playing ice hockey, and I showed up, and I'm a big guy. And do you know what my job in hockey is, John? When I play hockey, do you know what my role is as a player?
What is your job?
My job is to be a big guy that gets in front of the goalie and makes it hard for him to see, and then try not to get hit by the puck while all the other people who are better at shooting the puck shoot the puck at me. You know what actually happens? I get sticked in the small of the back. I get hit in the front by the pucks as the guys who are not good at shooting just like bounce them off of me like I'm a goalie. And so it's not it's fun to play, but it's not always the best spot to be. I didn't score a lot of goals. Sometimes I would. And it just so happened that the Cablevision team came down to do their local coverage, and I caught a reflection bounce and I scored a goal. Awesome. It was awesome. Oh. And it happened to be recorded, and it happened to also be played. I made the cut. I actually made the cut. And so I have a video, a VHS of that somewhere, of me scoring a goal on TV. And so That's it. I did not get paid for that, but I really did enjoy it.
Send me the VHS tape so we can all watch it. I'll digitize it.
Yeah. I'm betting that it's probably not that great of a goal, but it doesn't matter because it was a goal. I didn't score a lot of goals, and so I was happy.
A goal, every goal matters. There you go.
Every goal matters. All right, yep. Let's look back to the chat here. 501st Rex Klingies easily. I love it. Ron thinks I'm was on defense. No, I wasn't a good enough skater to be on defense. Yeah. When you're on defense, you got to be a good skater because you got to be able to get back fast when these guys come through. So nope. And then Cap Dan says, I was drunk interviewed for Taxi Cab Confessions. Did you know this, John?
Really? I did not know this. No, out of all the times you went out drinking, Anne, you have never brought this up. In fact, even the other night when we went out drinking at Campania, and you asked me about my TV stuff and whatnot, you still had not bring this up. So now we're even. Now we're even.
Did she give you a hard time about it when you saw her in person?
No, she didn't give me a hard. She was just I think she was just excited. I think it was just kind of like, how have you never brought this up? You know, and we had a good talk about it.
Yeah.
And I have your pins from Disney, so we need to make another plan to go grab
Disney
from you. Yeah.
Do you need to say more about that?
Anne asked me to pick up some pins from Disney.
Oh, okay.
These
blind packs?
Blind packs, yes. 2 pink and 2 blue. And so we picked them up, and I told the person at the front counter, I'm like, these better be good ones. If not, I'll be back. I said, I'll be back. And she was like, ooh, how threatening. And she rolled her eyes.
I see you've put me as your background there.
Yes, I'm on Crossballs now. I'm on the set. There you go. Yeah, no, I need to I need to look up Taxi Cab Confessions and find out what your confession was.
She didn't say she was on the actual episode.
Oh, I don't know.
Yep. Ron says sounds like we have another show to look up, and Anne follows that up with "It's quite a story." Yeah,
well, I'm interested. I want to know.
I'm interested too. All right, well, let us know what you find out.
And if you want to call us, you can call me and tell the story. if you have a minute, you can do it.
Yeah, if she calls you. Well, it might be tricky to get her on the air, but
put on speakerphone right into the microphone.
Let's see. All right. Well, let's see if she does it. We'll see. We'll see if she calls in, because I kind of want to know. Actually, I want to know. What are you waiting for? Why don't you just call her? You've got her number.
I'll call her. Sure.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'll call.
Just call her.
I don't know if she's at work right now, but I will.
Oh, this one goes up. This is definitely this is the name of the episode right here, baby. Where Mighty Confessions.
All right, we're calling.
All right.
So just call me.
Hi, you're on the podcast. You're on the air.
Yay! Hi, Anne.
Hi, Anne. How's it going?
Oh, she can't hear me because you got headphones on.
Okay. So I didn't. We never found it on air, but I did actually sign a release for it, and I was with my wife at the time, and we were coming out of a gay bar in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I love it.
Can you tell us what your confession was?
No. Tell her she's on the air.
First off,
she knows you're on the air, right?
I know I'm on the air. So the car was lit up like a freaking Christmas tree, and I was 3 sheets to the wind, and I'm looking at the woman going, "Why is it so bright in here?"
Oh my god!
So like torturing the woman, and I don't know. She starts asking questions, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll answer them." And she started asking questions about how my wife and I met. And then was asking questions about like how I came out and did my family accept it? And then I don't know. 3 hours later, she took us home. She dropped us out.
Oh my god!
Wait. And we never found it because I woke up like 2 days later and I was like, "Holy crap! What did I do?"
Oh my god!
Ask her, John. Ask her this. Ask her if she got sort of kidnapped. Did they actually try to get in a cab to go somewhere and they took them around for 3 hours?
Do you feel like you got kidnapped? Like you got into a cab to go somewhere and they just drove you around for 3 hours?
Pretty much at one point I was like, "Are you going to take us home?"
You can take us home. So did you at any point realize that you were being filmed for a TV show?
It took me... I figured it out actually pretty quickly because I kept badgering her about the fact that it was lit up like a Christmas tree in there. And why was it so bright? And it was 4 o'clock in the morning and blah, blah, blah. And I was really giving her a hard time. And I spotted the camera. And I was like, "Am I on camera? Why are you taping me?" It was just ridiculous.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And I get more forward.
You did more what? You got more
forward. Did you hang up?
No, I don't. My phone just glitched out.
It's the snow. We got we got what we needed.
My phone just
that was
turned off. I don't even know what. Oh, my phone died.
Crashed.
Oh my god, my phone just died.
All right. Well, sorry, Ann.
Oh,
sorry.
my phone died. Oh my god.
Sorry, Ann. Hold on.
Damn
I'll tell her. That's okay. That's okay. That was fun. First of all, that was cool to have somebody call in. That's our first live call in, by the way, ever.
Yeah,
we're counting that. We're counting that. That's the first time we.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we closed that loop. That was fun. Wow. Man, that was a cool show. Man,
that's so cool. I love that.
That was cool. Yeah. John Fail. Yep. John, they're
John,
on you, bro.
I did not. Yeah.
I did not. I did not do it. I did not. Do you know what I'm referring to? I did not.
Say it again?
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not.
It's Tommy Wiseau from The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. That's the next line that comes after that one. All right, let's talk about some shirts here, John. We had a couple of drops. Actually, do you want to start off let's talk about the decks. So
yes, so these are the skateboard decks that John posted. That they're real. We know they're real. I imagine these were probably just printed up for promotion. I don't know. We don't know if HU is actually going to be selling these, but it looks like each one of these were shipped out to different insiders, who we believe they were picked from people who actually ordered the skateboarding shirt.
Interesting.
So far that we've noticed from everyone who's actually received one is that they had purchased the skateboarding shirt. So it looks like they could be picking out randomly from that list of people.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's pretty fun.
Now, Dustin, if you had to pick one to hang up in your apartment, which one would you pick?
Oh man. I mean, I could narrow it down to the Steve Pops on the left. I love the blue Kunu on the right, third from the right. I like the Teddy Rough Riders, and then what is that slash one? Is that the Back to the Future hoverboard, the far right one? I can't tell exactly what that is.
Yeah, it's hard to. There is some writing on the top. It looks like.
But if I had to pick my top three, it would be Teddy, Kunu, and Steve Pops. How about you?
I would probably go. I like the little Kunu. Honestly, that's the one that spoke out to me the most. But the Steve Pops as well. I would hang up either one. I mean, I'd hang up any one of these in my apartment.
Yeah. But
this is really, really, really cool. I think they should print up a limited amount, and sell them. I think these would sell if they printed up maybe like 12 of each. I don't know what the minimum of ordering something like this would be, but I think these would sell 100%. I think people would love to just have them up either to use them or to display them. I think it's pretty badass.
There's a couple things I want to say about this. Not just because these are cool designs, but it's really important. One of the things I like about the brand, especially as a company, even though they've been around 10 years, they're still trying different things. And when you ask the people who do your designs to create or migrate their designs over to a new product like this, it keeps the creative juices flowing. It keeps the skills sharp and tuned. And of knowing that we might want to put these on any of a wide range of fun or interesting things. So I had the same reaction when we had the pins. If they actually did the little tech decks, that would be super fun too. Make them a little collectible. That could be a lot of fun. So I just really enjoy it. It doesn't feel like they're just slapping it on anything. This feels like a very specific choice that they wanted to go after. And maybe they're going to introduce a little bit deeper into skatewear. So that would be fun to see. All that said, yep. Ron says they should create them as many tech decks to collect. 100%. They're probably cheap. And people would love to collect them. Did you ever play with tech decks? That's a little before your time?
No, not before my time. I definitely saw kids at school using them like during lunchtime and whatnot. I never had a tech deck. My parents never bought me one. I had real skateboards though. I was a Zoomies kid. I got CCS magazines. I would skateboard and I would also ride my ripstick, which I also thought was ton of fun.
Ripstick.
And people always say to me like, how do you not break your leg on one of those? Like, I always thought it was fun. I'm like, that was kind of something fun to like show off a little bit, because it was a little bit more tricky to ride. And I practiced a lot on that. I would spend a lot of hours skateboarding.
I believe it.
That was like a phase. That was like a I definitely had a skateboarding phase where I was in Zoomies all the time, and it was that was fun. We used to actually have a skate park here on Staten Island too. You can actually like drop.
Really?
Yeah. We don't have it anymore, unfortunately, but it was a fun place to go hang out, and it was free. It was a city park.
If you ever get the hankering to go back and like just check out like what's going on in skating today, San Francisco is like a really, really famous and sought after city. It's kind of like the Disneyland for skaters. There's a lot of historic places. Yeah, a lot of professional skaters want to come here and skate like these like places that I walk around every day are like these really iconic skater locations where they want to grind on this particular like thing that's been there forever. In the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the Embarcadero area that's not too far from my house was actually a playable level. So they didn't call it San Francisco Embarcadero. Actually, it might have been called Embarcadero, but it was actually a playable level, and you can spot things that are still there today that they used as reference for this location. And then, of course, the biggest thing to do is to bomb the hills. So you've got guys that basically ride just straight down these crazy, insane hills, and I don't know how they don't just like fall off and die.
No, I don't know. It takes a lot. It takes.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking about skateboarding, we can just touch on this real quick. It was announced this week that Jackass 5 is coming out. The original cast is coming back. Are you a fan?
That's funny.
Are you a fan of the movies?
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, it started as a TV show.
Correct.
Right. And then they graduated to movies. And I thought it was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Do you have a favorite all-time prank?
I do have a favorite one, and maybe it's like I almost, it's a little cliche because it's the very first one from the movie. The first one, I go back, the very first prank from the first movie makes me laugh so hard. It's the rent-a-car crash-up derby where Johnny Knoxville goes to a rent-a-car center. He rents out a car. He does not take the insurance waiver, and then he brings it to some garage where they put graffiti all over it, and they put blow-up dolls in the back, and he goes to a like a monster truck rally type thing, and they just completely demolish the car, and then the next day he goes back and returns it.
Oh geez.
And it's more his interaction with the rent-a-car place, where he's like I hit a dog and the car is just completely demolished. He's like you're gonna help pay for this, right? And he's like, I don't have the money for this. And the guy's like, you declined any additional coverage. And he's like, yeah, but that's just paperwork. He's like, it is absolutely. He's like, I did return it with a full tank of gas, and like, it's just completely demolished. It's a pretty good one. And then also in Jackass, I think it's 2 or 3, where they do Electric Avenue, where they have a bunch of tasers and stun guns. All hanging up in a hallway, and they just have to like run through and try not to get tased. There's a lot of good Jackass stunts.
This is my favorite.
Oh
one.
Yeah, the high five. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is a great one.
So they made this gigantic hand, and then it's, look at that. It's like on a spring.
Yes.
And they just essentially ambush people, tell them to come through, and then they give them a big old high five to the face.
Oh, that's right and done.
To the face.
To the face. So well, no, the best is they had, I think it's Jeff Tremaine. Well, no, skip ahead because they have, I think it's Jeff Tremaine. They have him walk through with a tray full of soup. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god,
that is such a good skit. Oh my god, I love it.
Yes,
Johnny Maxwell's yelling. He fell for the soup. He fell for the soup.
It's fun. There's one more real good one.
Oh, with the flower.
The flower. Yeah.
Oh, that's Bam. I think it's
Bam Margera. Also a pro skater, by the way, a selectable character in Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my god.
They did a prank down by where I used to work in downtown Orlando. I'll have to find it. I'll find it some other time. But oh my gosh, it was one where they were walking with a stroller, and then they had like a fake baby, and the dad like tripped and like squashed the stroller flat.
Oh my
god! So
God.
if you're looking at it, you're like, did he just crush the baby? And then there was one that was not actually that funny. After a very short period of time, it became not funny, which was they put a car seat on the top of the car and started driving. If you know it's a prank, it's cool. If you're a parent and you see that, you're just like horrified because the people were getting freaked out. They're like, hey.
Oh my God,
man.
Can you pull up the one where they did they had the bowl where they were doing with the seesaw? It was the four of them. I think it was Johnny Knoxville and Ryan Dunn and it was two other guys, and they were on a seesaw and they had a bowl going around, and whoever was the last one standing won. It was a 4-person teeter-totter.
This one?
Yeah, there you go. I love that. Oh, good. Dustin, after tonight's show,
so stupid.
After the hockey game, Dustin's going to go back and watch some Jackass.
Hold on. This is a thing. It's called the Toro Totter. Like, did they make this, or did they make this? I wonder if it's like a thing you could do in Texas.
If that's a thing, I don't know. I mean, how much money would it take for you to go out and do that? I don't know, man.
I might do it for free.
You would do that for free with a bowl? Are you nuts?
Look, John. I didn't get this far in life by being smart. That I don't want. That I don't want. I don't want the goring.
You don't want.
Yeah. I want the good stuff. Actually, have you thought about doing the running of the bulls ever?
No, I have never thought of doing that. No, absolutely not. No, I want to live.
There we go. Ron says, I bet they used a lot of white power making that show. That's true. Danimal, don't jinx us, bro. Steve-O's gonna ban us.
Yeah, no,
there's no audio, so they don't know how to check for that. If we get banned this time, we're just not gonna share anything else. We're just gonna become a call-in show. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. All right. Well, we can't go without talking about a couple of cool releases. We already talked about the fun stuff that we got about the skateboards. Let's talk a little bit about not Mega Man, no, but the Great Outdoors, John. Did you the Great Outdoors was super, super cool. And we had a bunch of really come on, get website, do what I want. There we go. The Great Outdoors, get lost. Some really great names. I want to know who comes up with the names. I know they're going to come back and tell me it's like ChatGPT, but we had Fantastical Fish, Knives Out, Gilly Camo, You Can't See Me. Good timing for that. You had Into the Woods. You had performance hoodies of each of those. That's the first time I've seen performance hoodies released the same time as the Kunus. I could be wrong about that, but that's the first time I remember that. We had a t-shirt, and then we had also boxers and mugs. They had some cool mugs here. So
yes, I must say I love the mugs. I think the mugs were my favorite part of this whole set. I absolutely love the mugs. I'm buying the mugs. I need those mugs in my house. Which, by the way, I was surprised to see. It says do not microwave. You cannot microwave those mugs. Which not for nothing. I'm gonna be a little rude here. I can't wait to see the first person make a post on Insider saying that their mug broke because they put it in the microwave.
Dishwasher safe. Do not microwave.
Do not microwave. Yeah.
$30 2 mugs.
Those $30 for 2 mugs. I don't think that's bad, and I love that design. You know, it's my phone case. So I feel like I need those mugs. That's definitely going to be ones that I purchase.
Here's some camo pants.
That's there it is.
There was a comment in the chat that that there were no camo pants, and I'm like, there's some camo pants.
There you go. It works. It works.
Look, John. They listen to the show, okay? You know how I know that Roosevelt listens to this? Tell me, John, without telling. Tell me how you know that I know that they listen to the show. Tell me, John.
Because they put the big part in the front.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, so you set me up, you bastard.
No, they set me up. They set me up with the wrong language. It says here's the front chest art, and then you look at that, and you're like, wait,
it looks the same art.
It's the same art, but it's not the same way the shirt works. The big part's on the back still. They got me. They totally got me. So they got me. I got you, but we got. I really like this design. I thought it was pretty dope. This one cool. Really black shirts, black t-shirts are cool. I really like this design. Stay wild, ride rough. I like this better than the pineapple one. Actually, I have that So the hoodies I have like one of the black Samoa Waves one. I actually have two of those. Don't ask. I got the pineapple, the Rough Riders, and then I've got what's the other one I've got? I've got one more and so I like kind of this logo. I kind of wish I had this one on the back of one of my performance hoodies. So maybe they'll put that on there. I don't know.
Yeah, that does look really nice. I do like that a lot.
But yeah, they definitely got me. I'm like, front chest art. Come on, man. Which of these Kuna did you like the best?
I'm gonna go with the You Can't See Me. That was the one that spoke to me the most. I mean, not a bad drop at all. But I do like the colors on You Can't See Me. I think that was and it came out as a shirt and a hoodie as well. So you guys know how to flip up my hoodies.
Little John Cena reference here was kind of
fun.
Sure,
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool shirt. I like the splash of colors there. I liked the Knives Out shirt. They've done a lot of designs. Like the shirt that there's two shirts that I'm waiting to come back. One of them is like the old Hot Pepper. Do you remember that Hot Pepper shirt?
Sure. Yes.
Hasn't come back in a long time. I'm waiting for that. And then I think I'm waiting for the South Pacific shorts to come back. Like I'm waiting for the shorts to come back for that. But I like this little Swiss Army knife with all the different kind of permutations.
Sure. Yeah, that was definitely
yeah. And I like this design. I thought they were all pretty cool. I liked also the novelty of the mugs, the boxer briefs. I mean, these are cool. I don't know that I'm going to wear them, but the price isn't bad. Like $15 is not too bad for a good pair. And then I like
I wear them. I have them. They're pretty good. They're nice. Yeah. Like a basketball jersey.
Oh, one of these is bamboo. Which one of these is bamboo? The short sleeve. The fantastical shirt. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it now. The fantastical fish is a bamboo and looks like it doesn't have a pocket either, which is fine. It looks pretty cool. I like it. If you're a fisherman, it's cool. If you've never bought a bamboo shirt or you've never worn one of them, they're actually really comfortable, very breathable. John got me one that I wear from time to time, and so I give kudos to the bamboo shirts. If you're like on the fence about it because it's bamboo, I think they're real comfortable. So give it a try. Yeah. So I thought it was pretty good. Great outdoors, great drop. And then of course we need to go back. And yes, that's right. The Predator. Get to the chopper. I love the Predator. Of course, there's been more Predator movies. I just remember the original one with Schwarzenegger. There were a lot of really famous people in there, right? You had was it Carl Weathers, the guy who played Apollo Creed in Rocky? You had Jesse Ventura before he became the governor, Jesse the Mind Ventura, I think they called him. So the original Predator movie is pretty cool. And then Predator Badlands came out. That got premiered at Comic-Con last year. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. Any of these shirts, first of all, are you a Predator fan? I guess maybe that's let me start there. Are you a big fan into the Predator franchise?
I'm not a fan of Predators. I'm against Predators. I think we should be I like Justin thinks I'm dumb.
No, you're goofing around. I'm supportive of your silly. Be
sometimes.
more silly.
Not Predator's not one that I ever got into. I have nothing against it.
Okay.
It's just not something I ever. I think maybe it's a little bit before my time. I mean, when did the Predator movies come out? When was that?
Oh my god, it was 80s. It was like a remix, like a shoes on the other foot for Terminator. You know, where you've got this like unkillable robot that's coming after you. Well, now you had this like unkillable alien against like these special forces kind of mercenary guys, and it was pretty good. A lot of fun. The designs here were really inspired, and it's one of those things where you can tell like the people who are working on it clearly had spent a lot of time designing. So you've got kind of like a floral design here, and naturally you kind of zoom in. One of the things that the Predators have is this targeting system, and you can see these 3 laser dots, these lines that are in here.
Yeah.
And you can see some eyes that are kind of hiding in here. I thought that was super cool. Really fun look at a shirt here. So this one was cool. I see you. He always can see you. He's invisible. The other thing he had was thermal vision. And so this shirt is actually thermal vision of the guys that he's hunting down in the forest. That's what you're looking at here, John, if you never saw it. So he would be able to see like the guy with the minigun, which if I recall correctly was Jesse Ventura. All these different guys were in here, and this was kind of the Predator's view as he was hunting these guys for sport, which was pretty dope. Then we go into the trophy wall. This was actually a really interesting blend because the Predator was such a big deal back like in the 80s, and Aliens was also huge because you had like the xenomorphs there, and they had Predator versus Alien was a Dark Horse comic that came out around that time. Really cool. I won't go into too much about it. If you're curious, you can go look it up. But one of the things that they had in a trophy wall was a xenomorph skull. That's what this is. This little thing right here is a xenomorph skull. So the Predator, what this single thing did was it crossovered. It was a crossover between the Aliens universe and the Predators. It sort of said that the xenomorphs existed in the Predators timeline as well. So people love that. That was some fan service stuff that people ate up. So I love this shirt. And then we get this cool Dustin shirt here, you son of a. And this is actually the handshake. You've seen this meme, John.
Sure.
You know this meme.
I have seen this meme, yes.
It came from Predator. It came from this movie. Like the whole it's not the mega powers, but like this whole Carl Weather Schwarzenegger thing. That whole shirt is an homage back to the most testosterone fueled moment in cinematic history. Then we got full panels, this Predator Blood Feud, which was completely sold out. This shirt was gorgeous. This is one of these few times where we actually want to look at every single shirt.
Sure.
At the end of the first Predator movie, he actually gets the helmet off of the Predator, and we get to see like what that alien looks like. Oh man, so cool. So cool. I really like them all.
Were you a big Predator fan?
I love the movies like when I was a kid, but I don't know. Just seeing these shirts kind of took me back to those moments and really enjoyed it. It kind of went on a little further. We got this classic hoodie for Valverde. That's basically a location that they were in Central America in the very first movie. There's a quarter zip of the camo here, as well as a Breakfast Balls polo. Then we got another You're One Ugly kind of like icon heads for the different Predators with looks like human skulls kind of next to them. I have a friend that actually has these little symbols that are here. You can see them around. This is like the self-destruct sequence. See these little red lines that are around here?
Yeah.
I have a friend that has this tattooed on his arm, like these numbers, the countdown sequence for the self-destruct. Yeah. He has a lot of tattoos. And then you've got, Dutch and Dylan's. Here it is again, the meme, Jungle Extrication Squad. Right? You've seen that meme. They had a t-shirt for this, which is cool. This Silent, Unseen, Unstoppable Japanese Predator was pretty cool in English and Japanese. That's pretty dope. I don't know, man. Really strong drop. Like really strong drop. I'm very curious and then they had the hat, which was pretty dope. mallet cover, and then they also had a driver head cover. This was a bit much, but look at this this is something they don't use on the website very often, where they have the little animated kind of preview.
Yeah,
where you can,
you never see that for sure.
You never see this, right? So you can literally take the mask off and you see the alien, the predator underneath there. So like the good stuff. And let's see, the unseen, silent, unseen, unstoppable. Yes, love that. Let me see. Wait, this is oh, look at this. It's a front art shirt. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
All right, maybe they're maybe they're listening to you.
Look at that. It's black on the back. It's all on its own. Massive drop. And then of course they finally had the putter head cover. So it was good for breakfast balls. It was good for Kunus. It was good for t-shirts. It was good for quarter zips and breakfast balls again. And it was great for Kunus. Just really fun. A lot of fun. This was definitely singing to me. The whole collection was just really had me jumping for joy. I have not had this kind of feeling since the They Live stuff that came out a couple years ago, which occasionally shows up like in restocks, but it's pretty rare. Anyways, what did you guys think? I'm going to go back and check. Let me see. Dustin likes a big part in front, special part. You're talking, oh, that must have been from before. John was drawn by the Cena reference. Danimal says great for cruises. Danimal says the body. Yes, it's Jesse the Body Ventura when he was a wrestler, but when he became a governor, he went by Jesse the Mind Ventura.
Oh, okay.
Ron says, I wish the Son of an A was a full panel. I could see that. That could actually be real fun. And yes, I did like the unseen T. So that was pretty good. I think that was there anything else that we didn't cover off on, John? We talked about all the new arrivals here. We talked about the Predator stuff. We talked about the comfort, great outdoors. We talked about Mega Man last week because it just happened that it dropped on the day that we were going. Is there anything else that we didn't talk about?
I think we got them all. I think.
Oh,
I don't know if...
is there another drop zone? Is there another drop zone?
I don't think. Well, there's not one for tomorrow, at least not that I've seen. But was there one? Oh, the Valentine's Day shirt from last.
He's
week.
talking about the Valentine's Day shirt, yeah, and that's fair. I did actually take photos of that, and so let me. Do you remember
X's
what the? Yeah, it was X's and O's, and
I got the picture if you need.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great. I was just going to send them to myself on the phone, but yeah, I got them. X's and O's was good. Now, interesting. I've said a few things about people searching for stuff on the website. I couldn't find it early, so I think they might have either I screwed it up or they've closed that gap, and so there's no way to get an early access to searching online, at least not on RSVLTS.com. I got it in the cart, and then I went to check out, and it said no dice.
No dice.
No dice. I know, like, if I don't get it immediately, it pretty much tells me that it's timed out. And man, I don't know. I was gonna buy this shirt. Red's not a great color choice for me, but I did like the design, so I was just gonna make it work. But no dice. What'd you think? What was your reaction here?
I mean, I think a Valentine's Day shirt is nice. I didn't have plans to pick it up, but I think it's happy for those who do celebrate Valentine's Day, and good for them. I think it's I think it's a nice looking shirt. I think it's something. I like the ones with the little details that you got to go. I think it's more of a Dustin shirt than a John shirt for sure, but it's fun. It's not fun. I'm not against it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. And Danimal said that was his first purchase in over a month, so that's good. Well, I think a red shirt would probably look good on you, so I think I'm excited to see when you post that to insiders, and it's good time. So cool. Well, man, we went a little longer. John, a show of firsts. Announcement of our first hangout at Disneyland where we invited all of our listeners. Our first live call-in where we heard Anne's confessional about being kidnapped into a taxi for 3 hours under bright lights while being completely inebriated and answering questions. So pretty good show, I'd say, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, we had a great time.
All right. Are people still allowed to join and jump onto the cruise, John?
Of course, yes. I mean, look, space is very limited, But if you are looking to get into the cruise, be sure to send me a message or fill out the form on the event page. And but it's coming up quick, May 15th to the 18th. It's happening. We have over 150 insiders coming to join us, and it's going to be a crazy time. Dustin, unfortunately, you won't be able to make it, but there will be a ton of us coming on, and I'm always working on fun things. And so I'm hoping some more of the fun things that I'm working on come to fruition. So
awesome.
Stay tuned, but it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Cruise doesn't close until Dustin signs up. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is true.
I mean,
Dustin,
it's possible that something could change, but it's unlikely. So that's why I wanted to manage expectations there. So yeah.
What are you going to do,
Don't
Dustin?
they sometimes have last minute deals? Yeah, they might have last minute deals somewhere.
They could. Hey, you never know. I mean,
yeah.
You never know. I mean, prices, I mean, like I have some reserved rooms, but prices do go up and down just like airfare or hotels and whatnot. So you never know. You never know.
One never knows. And to send us off with a great Dumb and Dumber quote. So you're saying there's still a chance. 1 in a million. More like 1 in a billion, Lloyd. So you're saying there's still a chance. Yes, I love that. I love that movie. I love that quote. Awesome. Well, great. Did you have a question for me before we signed off for today, John? And before you ask that question, I want to thank everybody for their support. Be on the lookout for our locked up date. And if you've got a suggestion about when you think is the best day to go to Disneyland, make a suggestion. I'm flexible. I don't want to go during D23, maybe early summer. Oh, by the way, John, I'm probably going to be in New York in April 20th. So just letting you know, I may be in New York, so we might be able to hang, grab a slice, do some stuff.
Well, actually, the question I was going to ask you, though, is have you decided if you're coming to see Andrew Dice Clay with us? Because me and Ann decided that we're going to buy tickets. Ann is coming with me, and we're going to get tickets. I mean, obviously, you're welcome to join us if you're coming. So that was my
okay. Yeah. Let's talk about that offline. I would love to go if we can make it happen. Staten Island, Staten Italy, baby. Staten Island. I can fly directly into Staten Island, right?
You can do anything you want. Get to the chopper.
Flap your arms and get to the chopper. Yeah. All right. So did you have another question for me, John?
Yeah. I want to know, what are you having for dinner tonight?
Oh, well, I'm glad that you asked. I'm actually having a delicious specialty of the house, which is composed